Hi, I'm Angela and I'm the owner of District Wine, and I'm here today to bring you a wine tasting and pairing suggestions for your upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, whether you'll be doing that virtually via Zoom or at a small family gathering. I'm here to help you figure out what to bring and what to pair. So first, if you got the tasting package, we'll be starting you off with our Dutz Champagne. This is hailing from Champagne, France, which is the traditional region. They make it out of a blend of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. They do it in the traditional style, which is allowing the secondary fermentation that creates the bubbles in the champagne to occur naturally in the bottle. This gives a lovely finesse in those fine, small bottles that you would accustomedly see with your traditional French champagne. This one in particular is a non-vintage and a brut style, so it's on the driest spectrum, but as you'll see when you taste this wine, it has a lovely notes of brioche, toast, that balance out that more acidic, dry nature of the brut champagne. So you'll see your first hit in the palate, you get a lot of acidity, that green apple, lemon curd, and citrus notes really come through and get your mouth watering, but it also has that undercurrent of toast and brioche that we all love in our French champagne. Now, I love to bring a bubbly to most places that I go. It's a lovely way to get the party started, if you will, and to toast those that are most important to us. So this is wonderful. You can send it to a friend in a half bottle or enjoy in real life, but it's a great aperitif. But it also pairs well with your Thanksgiving dinner. It goes wonderful with turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. It has enough acidity cut through those very full, rich layers of flavor that we tend to get in our Thanksgiving dinner and dessert. So it can come before, during, and after. And a particular favorite pairing of mine is bubbles and blue cheese. It's amazing how both enhance the flavors so beautifully in that pairing, and so simple to orchestrate. So our next wine up on the tasting list would be a Sancerre. This is coming from a very old winery in the Sancerre region, which is in the Loire Valley of France. It's the Malot family that has been recorded as far back as the 1500s as being involved in the wine industry in this area. They started a tavern in Sancerre in the early 19th century, and by 1881 they were shipping their wines throughout France. The La Moussière is their most famous wine that they're most known for. It's a single vineyard Sancerre, which means it's 100% Sauvignon Blanc. We will pour this and you will see it's very different from what you would get from a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc or even a domestic one you might try here from Napa or somewhere more local. Off the bat on the nose, you get some wonderful white flowers, white peach, apricot, very delicate notes. On the palate, those flavors also come through, but I feel like they're nuanced with a little bit more acidity, get a little bit more grapefruit, some almond notes, and of course that typical minerality and almost a salty character that's traditional in your French Sancerre. Now this will also pair beautifully with a turkey dinner. Goes fantastic with turkey, your cranberry sauce, and stuffing. It is also lovely if you're doing a less traditional Thanksgiving meal and you're doing a roast chicken. It shines with salmon and also ham. So if you're not having a giant turkey this season, this will be perfect for you. And then moving on to a very classic pairing, we have a lovely Pinot Noir from Steele Winery. The winemaker is Jed Steele. He's been making wine in California for over 50 years. A lot of experience. He tends to take a more hands-off approach, likes to really let the grapes shine. This wine is coming from the Carneros region of Sonoma, meaning it gets a lot of cold, fog, and moderate temperatures, allowing the Pinot grape to hang on the vine longer to really develop some nuanced, intense flavor profiles. Because there isn't a lot of winemaker influence, he doesn't use a lot of oak, so you really will get more of a juicy fruit character to this, along with a little bit of earthiness as well. I also get a hint of tea leaves and cola on this, which really goes well with those red fruit characters of strawberry and cherry. Pinot Noir is lovely because it is a softer tannin wine, won't dry out your mouth, won't overpower your Thanksgiving meal, and can pair universally with a lot of items on your family table. So I hope you've enjoyed this tasting we prepared for you, give you a little bit of more detail on some wines that you can do for Thanksgiving. I also have pulled some extra wines that work wonderful for a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Riesling, this one is an off-dry Riesling, works great with your turkey, really helps elevate those flavors. If you want to impress your guests and bring something they probably can't pronounce, I would go for a Gewürztraminer. It's a German white wine that has a fuller bodied, a lot of people expect it to be cloyingly sweet, which it can be, but you can find some wonderful versions that are more spicy and full body with notes of apricot and lychee that will really bring a new level to your turkey dinner. And then if you can't decide between a red or a white, a lovely drier style rosé is always a good pick. This one I chose a rosé from Provence, lighter style, little notes of strawberries, but a very clean, dry finish. And also, if you'd like to do a little heavier wine instead of a Pinot Noir for your turkey dinner, I would recommend either a Zinfandel or a Syrah. Both have a nice level of spiciness, fruit, and earth that will pair lovely with that dinner. And then if you're having a non-traditional dinner, or just because a lot of people are cab lovers at heart, it never hurts to bring a lovely California Cabernet. And if you are having, say, a prime rib dinner, you can't go wrong with either of these choices. And then down here, I've just pulled, we have a wide range of Pinot Noirs available at all varying price points. And for the Taste of Downtown, we're offering a 10% discount for all retail purchases, wine tastings to go, and in-house if you mention Thankful for Wine or enter Thankful for Wine in our online ordering, which you can get to from our website or Instagram or Facebook. We are so grateful for all of you this holiday season, and we wish you a safe, happy, and healthy time with family, virtually, or your small group in person. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.